I'm Mark Triano with Emerson Swan, and we're here today to talk about the HTP RGH floor model. We call this our crossover unit, and the reason we call it a crossover is it works like a tankless water heater, but also works like a water heater. And what I mean by that, when we think about a tankless water heater works on flow. So every time the flow, you turn on a faucet, that tankless fires off and gives you hot water. In a regular tank water heater, it works on temperature. So as you draw down the temperature in the tank, the aquastat sees a differential and it turns on the burner. This unit works both ways. So we have a flow switch built in, but we also work on temperature. So with this unit, if this unit sees more than 1 gallon per minute of flow, this unit will operate like a tankless, where it'll give you a continuous flow. Now this unit is 100,000 BTUs. So 100,000 BTUs will give us 2.5 gallons per minute at a 77-degree rise. So I can continuously give you 2.5 gallons per minute at that 77-degree rise if we're flowing 1 gallon per minute or more. If we're flowing less than a gallon per minute, this unit will operate like a tank water heater, and it's looking for a temperature differential. As we draw that tank down, it fires it off. Now the beauty of this product versus a tankless product is we don't have any flow restriction. When you look at a tankless, if we exceed the flow of that tankless water heater and it can't maintain temperature, it's going to restrict the flow down so that it can give you that delivered temp that you're looking for. This, we don't have that issue because we have the 20 gallons of stored volume. So having that 20 gallons of stored volume, it allows us to actually give you about 38 to 40 usable gallons, which would be the equivalent of what you get out of a 50-gallon water heater. Now the way we're able to achieve that is we have a built-in mix valve which tempers the water. This tank, we're able to store up to 147 degrees. So that allows us to just mix in some cold water, draw less hot water out of the tank, and that allows us to get that 38 to 40 gallons of usable hot water out of that 20-gallon tank. Now this tank is also made of 316L stainless steel. It's got a low profile, only 48 inches tall. So that gives us some flexibility. We can actually fit this into some tighter spots where you may not have the ability to put in a larger tank, even though you need the volume of water. Another application we actually see this used in is in apartments and condos where they are running an air handler and also the domestic hot water. We also have a fitting kit which actually bypasses that mix valve, so I can send hotter water out to my air handler. And then I also have an adapter kit that goes down to my drawer off, which will allow the cold water coming back, or the return water coming back from the air handler back into the tank. So I bypass that flow switch, I bypass the mix valve when I'm going out to the heat zone. And then when I'm gonna call for domestic, I go through the mix valve, send out my desired water temperature out to the fixtures. So all in all, very versatile, very flexible product. And if you'd like any more information on any of our products, please feel free to reach out to anybody at Emerson Swan. They'd be happy to help you and guide you. Thank you and have a great day.